The Game Show! Holla and welcome gamers to another edition of The Game Show. I'm your host Don Kleindienst. This is the show made by one gamer for many gamers. It's episode 9, one episode away from the double digit special, episode 10. Today we check out the games Madden NFL 2010 and the other game, Pure, which is a quad bike racing tricks game. So without further ado, here is the first review. The first review of today's show is on the newest addition to the NFL series, John Madden's NFL 2010. Now this new addition to the throwing, punting, passing, touchdown American Football League is excellent. The fields are copied perfectly, the grass on the field has perfect line texture, but I'll tell you more later. For now, here is the Madden NFL 2010 trailer.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Did you see fields on that trailer? That was mind-blowing stuff. Well, Madden NFL 2010 has exceeded bars for EA Sports lately. The teams look excellent. The precision passing was okay. Just so you know, I did review this game on the Xbox 360, so I can't say much about the other consoles it runs on. The hits are harder, so that means more injuries, and I reckon it looks great seeing one of the opposing team's players walking off the field holding his arm or another body part. But that can come back to bite you in the face, because for every player that gets hurt on the other team, that team fights even harder for the win. But it's also a great advantage for you, because the same thing happens with your team. Online was okay, where you go one-on-one with another online player for that all-glorious victory. And I loved before the start of the game where the jets fly over the top with smoke going everywhere. If I have any criticism, it is with the catching. They always seem to miss that all-important catch at the touchdown line. But that usually happens with every NFL game. So I have nothing to do now but give NFL 2010 a good score of 8.5 out of 10. So if you don't mind, I've still got a game paused with NFL 2010. So I'll just be getting back to that now. Yeah! Woo! Go the Giants! Woo! Now it's time for review number 2. Review number 2 today is on the game that knows racing and what it takes to race a quad bike good, and that game is none other than Pure. I reviewed the game Pure on the Xbox 360, but first up here is the trailer for Pure. Well, that's the trailer for the game Pure. I liked how you could customise your ride, put new things in it like wheels, and I liked how you could put different coatings of paint on it for the base. I felt a lot of glee as it sped up one of the tall mountains, getting ready to floor it down to the other side. But the problem is that you have to do tricks to gain points as you go up a mountain and jump, and I would have much rather going up a mountain and just enjoying myself as I fell back down to earth, instead of having this burden of, if you don't do this trick, we're going to make you fall off. I mean, I like doing tricks, but I should get a choice on if I want to do a trick on this mountain or not. And as you go to do a trick, you have to be super quick to pass it off, or you'll fall and get a big loss of time. I just found the trick side of the story a bit too unforgiving. But the whole terrain where you race is absolutely beautiful. I expected to see a family around the next windy corner sitting having a picnic. But sadly there was never one. It would have made the story a bit more exciting if there had been. The races it had were the original exhibition races, multiplayer, and a trick race where the person with the highest trick score wins. Thank God they put the flame out on the time trial. I hate time trials. It's so boring. So I'm rattling off pure with a score of 7.5 out of 10. Well, unfortunately, gamers, we have come yet again to the end of another episode of the game show. Next time, it's party time, as the double digits episode 10 takes place. It's going to have 3 reviews, which means 2 parts to the episode, since we can't fit them all on one part, because it would be too long. The reviews are going to be on the games Fable 2 for the Xbox 360, the sequel to the game that the army uses to train, Arma 2, meaning armed something or something, and of course, who can forget the other shooting game based in Africa, Far Cry 2. Until next time, gamers, still Clyde saying, watch the next episode of the game show or go to hell. And plus, this is Dylan Clyde signing out.